Hello, this is Big Baby, and, so, you may notice that I am wearing my Texas hat, and that is for a very special reason. Today we're talking about politics. And not the kind that people like, obviously. Nobody really likes politics except for, the people that are actually good at it. Okay, so today you've probably seen my original video on this. It's called Liberal Brainwashing in Schools, which is obviously clear, and today I'll be talking about that again, because in middle school it's even worse. So, in elementary, it was like one political thing every 2 months, right? So, I've been in school for about 2 months now, in middle school, and, there's already been probably about 10 instances in which it's gotten political against me, of course. Okay, so, my first example, I'm gonna tell you right now that, this is actual proof. It's not just me telling you, it's me showing you. This is all proof of it. And it's it's pretty much undeniable. Sorry, I forgot one paper. So, here we go. This is probably one of the first examples. This. Okay. Junior Scholastic, all those countries that, some of them we like, most of them we don't like though. Pretty much all of them we don't like except for one that kinda like. Two. Never mind, okay. So we have a picture of Vladimir Putin on the front, strangely tugging at his boob, I don't know why. And they show that he's a rich and powerful man. And that's supposed to be used to smear him, which probably should because his government is pretty corrupt. So, I don't know why he's doing that. But look at this little caption here. Will President Vladimir Putin keep trying to undermine our democracy? I don't know. He's not. Freaking idiots. Don't you realize that you are the ones screaming "not my president" and holding giant riots in DC and all over the country? He's not undermining the democracy. You are. The frick? There were no riots like this when Obama got elected. He's not trying to undermine the democracy. You scream impeachment for nothing. He fires the guy who's not doing his job correctly. Oh, obstruction of justice. Yeah, frick that. Okay. This is also one of the first examples from school. This is a CNN paper. As you can see, I made necessary adjustments to this worksheet. And, so yeah. CNN? Freaking really? CNN. You see, if this was hosted by Anderson Cooper, this CNN 10, it wouldn't bother me as much because he's okay. But it's hosted by this guy who I've never heard of before in my life, Carl Azus. Carl Azus. Oh my, he is a freaking idiot. He has the worst hair ever. The worst hair ever. And he's annoying as crap. He has like the worst hair. I'm probably not supposed to be showing you this, but I have to. I hate Carl Azus. Next magazine. What does this statue stand for? Obviously the Confederacy. I kind of look like him, actually. Well, it obviously stands for the Confederacy. I don't know why you even have that question. This thing about Charlottesville. You gotta understand that the Nazis and the white supremacists didn't start the fight. They were having their stupid little rally, even though the KKK is, irrelevant. They're having their stupid rally, and then BLM and Antifa, both violent hate groups, just like the Nazis and white supremacists, they come in with weapons and start saying, "Love Trump Day, love Trump Day," and then they start having a brawl, and then the guy ran the lady over, sadly. Heather Heyer. Just know that the guy that ran her over is a terrible person, but also know that he wouldn't have had to if Antifa didn't show up, and yeah. So when Trump stated that it was on many sides, it's only two sides, but he's correct, pretty much. It goes on to state how... Oh, this is another thing. Oh, typical working American, yeah, I personally don't like the Confederate flag too much. It does stand for racism. A lot of conservatives disagree with me on that, but I don't like it too much. And then this guy, he has this shackles, obviously, tying back to slavery. But you have to realize that these people were not alive before slavery was abolished. They weren't. So he's like, "You enslaved my ancestors. Ugh, I hate you, Nazi." And this guy's like, "What?" You can tell by his face. He's shocked. He's like, "It's not my fault. The South doesn't vote on color anymore. They vote on policy." And here's another thing. You know, this whole climate change, not many conservatives believe in it. And I'm somewhat skeptical of it. I wouldn't say I'm full on don't believe in it, but here we go. Unnatural disasters. Nuh-uh! Frickin' did climate change play a role in the destruction caused by hurricanes Harvey and Irma? And there are more superstorms on the horizon. Oh! How dare you use these natural disasters that killed people to further push your climate change hoax, basically. It's not unnatural. I do believe in climate change, but I don't believe it's man-made. Certainly the fossil fuels don't help, but they're not the cause of it. The fossil fuels aren't good for the environment, but they're not bad. Such idiocy. You gotta understand. Unnatural disasters. You can't just say that. A bunch of people died in this storm, and then you say, "Oh, it's all because of climate change. That must be the proof." That was my Cenk Uygur impression, by the way. And here, they also said about DACA in here. Here's the looking for a way forward. And this Statue of Liberty is holding little Jorge here. What if Jorge smuggled drugs, killed someone, raped someone, or is just not working and is getting tons of money paid to him by the government through welfare? The Statue of Liberty, well, I gotta say, I don't think we should deport the bad ones that are kids, but the ones that came over as, like, adults that are committing crimes, they should be gone. Don't protect them, then they're gonna keep doing it. Like, figure it out. I love these dreamers. You don't love all of them. And then here's the party symbols, obviously. That was quite a big burp. Okay, here's our next paper. Understanding Megastorms. Well, obviously you don't. How has the planet's temperature changed during the past century? Oh my God, it's terrible. 1.5 degrees. That doesn't seem like too many. I do think the planet will get colder, and then it's like a roller coaster. It goes up and down and up and down and up and down. It's not simply, it's going to keep increasing until Earth blows up. It's not how it works. Or Florida's going to be underwater in 1,000 years. Oh! No. What made Harvey unusual? Obvious answers. And these weren't too propaganda-ish. How might climate change have increased the intensity of Harvey and Irma? Changing the water temperature made the hurricanes act differently. That's what I had to write. I wasn't gonna write, "This is a freaking hoax, you dumb liars." It's not climate change. It's not. Earth changes temperature. Not man-made. You have to understand. So, this is my revised version of the liberal propaganda in schools. Yeah, that was pretty much it. Hope you enjoyed, and bye.